Today is not the first meeting that we have for the humanitarian action. It's a process that we started in the Middle East and the Arab region since 2008.
And what? It becomes a compelling duty on each and every one of us is to communicate, to network, build bridges, and build partnerships. Because we are working for human beings.
Obviously, it is a tremendous honor and pleasure for me as a Jordanian to see this conference happen here in Amman.
It's also a great honor for me to be here, and also for the EU, ECHO, the Humanitarian Office of the EU, to support this important event.
This is a chance to come to an understanding and to really see not our differences, but where we share common principles, common standards.
سعت المنظمة منذ إنشاء الإدارة الإنسانية على تأسيس الشراكة الإنسانية، وأنا لا أعتقد أن يستطيع الإنسان لوحده أو مؤسسة لوحدها أن تقوم بكل العمل. لا بد من مساعدات الأطراف الأخرى لكي ينجح هذا العمل المؤسسي.
It's very important to be discussing how different players who are responding to various crises in the Arab region can better cooperate together.
موضوع التطوع يختلف عن موضوع الفزعة. ماذا تعني تطوعية؟ يعني ضمن مؤسسة لها هيكل إداري، واجبات محددة، فيها انضباط.
So the Palestinians don't have control over their borders.
لا تحدثنا عن أرقام المفوضية بعدد اللاجئين السوريين بالأردن يختلف عن الأرقام اللي أصدرتها الحكومة.
We discussed the main issues that humanitarian actors are facing in Syria, as well as coordination, communication between the different actors.
I think one thing that comes in and that should be recognized, the acknowledgement of the diversity among humanitarian actors.
There's not only a debate about looking at humanitarian principles and at the code of conduct from different perspectives, also from an Islamic perspective, but there's now much more a demand about how to apply these principles in practice and what are the challenges that we are facing.
إحضار رجال الأعمال المحليين إلى نفس طاولة العمل والتمويل للمشاريع الإغاثية في بلدانهم وأيضا إحضار.
Some of the obvious elements of coordination sometimes are missed. And what this was doing is trying to give us some mechanisms that we try to stick to in order to just make sure that all of us are being more efficient.
Do we have the mandate to negotiate accessibility with non-state actors?
People talked about the challenges of how and for whom access can be made.
إدارة الأزمات من خلف المكاتب في مرحلة التخطيط الموضوعي ضرورية، وفي مرحلة إقامة الشراكات كمان ضرورية، لكن في المتابعة الميدانية لابد تكون في الأرض.
In September of last year, 2013, the Secretary General of the United Nations announced that there will be the first ever World Humanitarian Summit that will be held in Istanbul in 2016. The scale and the scope of crisis in general are on the rise. There are 100 million people that are seeking humanitarian assistance in the last 3 years.
I think there was a general consensus among the participants that coordination structures are not conducive to facilitating partnerships with local and regional.
المنتدى الإنساني خلال السنوات الماضية استطاع أنه يبني نوع من مايند سيت خلينا نقدر نقول جديدة خاصة بين مؤسسات المنطقة وتحديدا المؤسسات الخليجية، وإضافة إلى تقريب بيننا وبين الآخرين تحديدا اليونايتد نيشن سيستم والمؤسسات الدولية.
There must be an effort to distinguish humanitarian actors from political ones.
I think we've had 2 days of extremely good discussions. There have been a number of meetings before. I think this was one of the most productive that's happened because there are some concrete recommendations.
We have built relationships at conferences like this and in the field. So this form of networking and this sort of conversation is tremendously important for us, and we value you all being here. In that context, thank you all very much.